Hello all. Well, back from the tests. Everything's looking pretty good. We'll find out later on when some of the results come back. But there's been a few changes, as you'll see later on in the video. Today's hot topic is Earth-killing robots. Let me show you what I mean. So, Earthers seem to have this infatuation of needing things like gold and copper and platinum and all these items that we have plenty of already and we don't need anymore. But this gigantic machine, and let me show you what size it is. Humans are like this. That's about the size of a human compared to this machine. Some of these machines are even bigger than this, to where a human would only be here. Well, what is this machine? This is very unfortunate. These are called deep sea mining machines. What they're for is to scour the ocean floor, digging it up and bringing up the material up to a gigantic ship and then mining for gold, copper, and other precious metals, including steel. So if this is the ocean floor, and this machine is gigantic, has this big cutting head, then the machine is back here. And it takes a big swath of ocean floor, digging it up, destroying everything in its path to mine the copper and the gold. These machines are remote control, and they're controlled by a gigantic ship on the top of the ocean, which brings down a cable or cables. They may even have 2 or 3 of these machines from on one single ship. And the machine is here. Damn pen. You're going to end up here. And it grinds away the ocean floor. Anything in international waters is a go for it. In other words, all but 3% of the ocean is protected. So 96 or 97% of all the ocean will start undergoing this deep sea mining. But there's even worse news than that. Let me show you. Alright, let's start out. Which country is going to be the first one to start this horrible mining of our oceans and permanently polluting the oceans? The oceans will never clear up in our lifetime after all of this. Of course, it would be Canada. Canada's the first one that's going to continue to destroy our planet. The first company will be Soil Machine Dynamics out of Canada. They will start mining 1,500 meters underwater. But where will the destruction start first? Let me show you. The US and Canada right here. The Hawaiian Islands are here. They plan on mining in this area here first, in the Pacific Ocean, as deep as 3.5 miles down. There's even more trouble. Since this is in international waters, it means that any company can mine any way they choose to, pollute as much as they want, tear up the ocean floor as much as they want, and nobody has any jurisdiction over what happens out there. Just considering the situation with the war, with World War III coming between Russia and the US, can you imagine how many wars will be fought over who's mining where, and you're in my area, and no, you've mined my area, and the mining will just be as fast as humans can do it, just so that they get all the precious metals. As far as the biosphere and the environment down there, it doesn't matter. Humans aren't there, they can't see it. It doesn't matter if we kill off huge amounts of species. Do you know that we have mapped more of the moon and Mars than we have the oceans? We don't even know what's down there. We know about 3% of the entire ocean, and we've detailedly mapped only about 4%. But we're more than willing to go in and destroy it before we even map it. Something else, babe. Okay, this Canadian company plans on mining 80 to 100 metric tons of copper and 100 to 200 metric tons of gold. Well, how much ocean floor would it take to produce that much? And that's what they're expecting each year. And that's just one company. I have a feeling our oceans are going to be black with silt within 10 years. And there won't be much life left in the oceans at all, because this will be runaway mining. Since there are no rules or regulations, just go at it as hard and as fast as you can, because we definitely have to have copper and gold as a society to live. We must destroy our entire planet for gold. So what can we do about it? Okay, I'm going to show you here in a minute what's called the Abyssal Plain, which is an area that we live in right here. It's part of the ocean between Hawaii, the US, and Canada in a triangular shape, with Hawaii being the point. This area of the Pacific Ocean will be almost all up for mining, and any country that wants to come here and mine is going to be able to. All they have to do is buy one of these new machines, whether it's a suction machine or a grinding machine. It will take the bottom of the ocean, suck it up, throw it out into the ocean, and expose the ocean to all kinds of chemicals and materials that would never have been all at once in the ocean at one time. So what we're doing is we're going to literally kill off the ocean by doing this. And what can we do about it? This is the Abyssal Plain. Remember, the biggest problem that humans have is population. They just have too many babies. Let's hold it down to one child, naturally born, and 2 or 3 children that are adopted. And that way you get the experience of a baby being born, and the experience of helping children that are forgotten about and thrown away in society in many cases. So everything out there in that fog area is the Abyssal Plain. I can see that when this starts in 3 years, that whole area will become a mucky, muddy mess, and there'll be this thick mud washing up on the ocean beaches over probably in about 5 to 10 years. I mean, the oceans cover most of the planet, so we're literally going to scrape most of the planet for every last bit of material we can get out of it, all in the name of greed. So remember, if you don't need a big house, don't buy one. It uses up a lot of copper. If you are one of those people that buy new cars every year, stop. Keep an old car. Just have it fixed up all the time. Each time you buy a new car, that's more copper that needs to be mined. If you think that keeping gold is going to help you, you're wrong. Gold is going to help destroy the planet. Get away from the gold. And if you do need it, use it only in places like your fillings, because really gold is just a color, and you can get other rings and things that look like gold if that's what you really need, or gold plated. But just remember, it takes a lot of earth to produce a little bit of gold. Okay, we're starting a heat wave here in California today for the next 3 days. It's going to get very hot and nasty. It's already up into the 89 degrees here in California, in San Francisco, USA. Too hot. Didn't used to get this hot all the time. I guess we have to get used to it. I wanted to thank all the comments. There were some good comments on there, people adding their thoughts and ideas to the to our last video. And thank you to the new subscribers and all the thumbs up and thumbs down and pluses and minuses. And there's so many things to talk about. I just feel like I'm completely overloaded. We definitely need to get into this US-Russia war. I'm sorry, US-NATO war. Anyway, until next time.